What's going on, fam? It's your boy Wolf, the teacher, Audiolithic machine. As you can hear, the engine, I'm driving. Yeah, that's that 6.2 liter engine. Bam. But yeah, I hope everybody has had a great weekend this weekend. Yes, the government has shut down. Yes, the government has shut down because of immigration, because of 5 Democrats decided, hey, we support the Republicans. And 5 Republicans said, hey, we support the Democrats. And they came to a conclusion that, hey, everybody else can get the finger. You veterans can get the finger. No retirement pay for you guys. But we're getting paid though. Yes, we're getting paid. So we're going to use immigration as leverage. But hey, that's another topic. But the topic I want to address right now is about BITCONNECT. Yes, BITCONNECT. I'm pretty sure many of you who are in the crypto space have knowledge of BITCONNECT and the situation that has been transpiring regarding it being shut down, technically, but its lending platform being shut down. And a lot of people were mad because they lost money. The price of the BITCONNECT token had tanked, and people sold off. People were pissed off. People were confused. They were angry. It was a one moment in crypto history that will be known as an infamous moment, you might say. But with all that happened, with all that occurred, many people beforehand and even after the fact were crying ponzi scheme. BITCONNECT was a ponzi scheme. Is it? From doing my research, but let's be honest, first and foremost, I'm more into stocks than I am into cryptocurrency. I have money invested in cryptocurrency, but not a lot. I have majority of my money invested in stocks and ETFs, but not a lot in cryptocurrency. But I'm thinking about, investing more in cryptocurrency, and I'm gonna tell you why. But first, BITCONNECT was not a Ponzi scheme, people. If BITCONNECT was a Ponzi scheme, so is Binance, so is Kraken, so is Bitfinex, or whatever, BitTrex and all that. They're lending platforms. You know why they are all 4 of those are lending platforms? Because you exchange Bitcoin for tokens to go buy something else. It's a lending platform. So ask yourself this: why in the heck is BITCONNECT getting so much negative attention and the others are not? It's because of one word: competition. BITCONNECT had a good thing going from what I heard. I mean, for their lending platform, you were able to earn interest and you saw a nice little return without even putting any effort in it. Unlike the other lending platforms such as Binance, where you have to buy altcoins, other crypto on your own. Now, BITCONNECT did it for you, and people made money. That's what the competition didn't like, because the competition knew that if people knew a little bit more, or became more familiar with BITCONNECT, guess what's going to happen? They're going to leave their platform and join BitConnect. The competition didn't like that. So guess what? When you have bureaucracy or bureaucrats on your side, you know, they'll go on a little smear campaign, call you a ponzi scheme. They have people putting out negative press about you. They have hackers performing DDoS attacks on you. And then after that, they have people complaining to certain governments or certain establishments. They say, hey, this is a Ponzi scheme going on. You need to cease and desist. Oh, okay, SEC, we hear that. Okay, we're going to do something about this because we don't like cryptocurrency anyway. But we're going to make BitConnect an example because they don't have any serious bureaucratic backing. They're just some ordinary people who decided to start a lending platform. So we can easily get rid of them. And that's what happened. Because the fact of the matter, people, Binance, all those other platforms, I mean, it's the same thing. It's no different than what BitConnect is doing. The only difference is that you're probably guaranteed a return with BitConnect versus the other ones. You're pretty much guaranteed a return. But now it's over. It's not happening anymore. And it's unfortunate because you have some powers out here, some powers that be, that refuse to let the little guy win. No, not the little guy. We want the little guy to lose. We don't want to have him capitalizing from anything. We want him to be a hard worker for chump change and crumbs. That's the whole premise of getting rid of opportunity for the little guy. No matter how legit it may be or beneficial it is for the little guy. We can't have the little guy happy, people. We need him frustrated, upset, mad. But like I said before, it's all a bureaucracy against a great idea. That's all it is. And from the aftermath regarding BitConnect, that's when I started to do some more research in cryptocurrency. You know, I have a background in the stock market, so it's the same thing. The only difference that stocks are stocks have a better store of value than cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency does not have a store of value. It's 100% speculative. That's the only difference. Cryptocurrency is 100% speculative, no store of value. Unlike, stocks, where stocks are backed by companies. That's how companies are able to raise money from stocks. You know what I'm saying? From investments. And these investments are backed and secured and bonded. Bonded. That's the thing. Is cryptocurrency bonded? I don't think so. Because it's not tangible. It's virtual. You can't touch it. You can't see it. It's just an idea. Does it make it bad? No. But as long as people are getting paid from it legitimately, then there's no issue that should arouse from its use. Other than it being a technological achievement. But cryptocurrency and regard to the lending platforms, and why do they lend? They lend because they want your Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the center of everything, And I always wonder, how come Coinbase doesn't offer any of the altcoins? It's because Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and even Bitcoin Cash, they are all a benchmark for the altcoins. Just think about it. When all four of those cryptocurrencies go down, everything else goes down with it. Why? Because it's Bitcoin that's being exchanged for the tokens to be able to purchase those altcoins. Which means that those altcoins are benchmarked to what? Bitcoin. Now you look at these lending platforms like Binance, where you exchange your cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin for their own tokens. You ask yourself, why do I have to exchange it for tokens? How come I just can't go straight to the use my Bitcoin or use my cash? They want the Bitcoin because the Bitcoin is what matters the most. You know what I'm saying? And I can prove that. Look at Litecoin. Bitcoin right now is trading for like $12,000 and Litecoin is like $200, right? You know, give or take a couple of dollars. Now, multiply inversely, which will be considered in that circumstance, Litecoin by 60 times, right? And you'll equal $1,200. Now, Litecoin goes up to like 20 bucks, right? Bitcoin goes up to 12,800 bucks, right? Right, 220. All right, 60 times 20 is what? That's like $1,200, right? So imagine yourself with one Bitcoin. It went up to like $13,000 or 12. It roughly is about the same amount of money. If you think about it, right? 13,000 inverse multiplied by 60. If you look at Litecoin, it'll be $13,000 and $1,200, right? Somewhere in that neighborhood. So basically, if you buy 60 Litecoins, it's no different than owning one Bitcoin. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get at. If you buy 60 Litecoins, it's no different than buying just one or owning one Bitcoin. So this is what I say to people. Really doesn't make any sense to spend all your money buying altcoins. If you got $100,000, you'll make the same damn amount of money if you bought $100,000 worth of Ripple versus $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. Because when Bitcoin goes up, the others going to go up according to their inverse relationship. It's going to go up the same, but not as much as Bitcoin will go up. Well, the amount, you might say, but the percentage will somewhat be comparable to the other. So really, it makes no sense to even buy an altcoin, in my opinion. Just buy one Bitcoin and wait for that mother to go up. Or if you got $100,000 to spare, buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. And when it goes up, you're gonna make the same amount of money, man. You're gonna make the same amount of money. Trust me, because it's all benchmarked. Those coins are benchmarked to the big dog, and that's Bitcoin. That's why those companies want Bitcoin. They don't want nothing else. When you exchange for tokens from your wallet to buy altcoins, they want the Bitcoin, man. They don't want nothing else. No, give us the Bitcoin. Because that's the big money, man. The Bitcoin. The Bitcoin goes up, everything else gonna follow right behind it, man. That's why they want the Bitcoin. I mean, it's all math, people. You can do the math and just figure it out on your own, man. Now, as far as some of the altcoins, it depends on the token. Now, if they raise the speculation of the token, then some of the altcoins might end up moving up a little quicker than another coin. But it depends on the token value and the demand for the token value. But really, in the grand scheme of things, if Bitcoin crashes, every last one of them going to crash right beside it, man. And if one doesn't, you better, there's some shenanigans going on. If you got one altcoin that doesn't crash, trust me, it's some shenanigans going on with that coin. Somebody is making up some shit. I mean, that's real talk. But I just want to sprinkle you on some game regarding BitConnect. It wasn't a ponzi scheme. It was legit. It was a technological achievement in regards to cryptocurrency, and people were getting paid. They were seeing a substantial return. No one was being cheated. The only problem is that a lot of people who create these, or individuals who create these exchanges, they're kind of naive themselves. You know, they know a little bit about of an exchange, or how to create one, but not how to manage an exchange. That's the difference. That's why the New York Stock Exchange is the big dog when it comes to equity. You know, that's the problem with cryptocurrency, man. You have mismanagement within the exchanges, which is a given because you have people who really don't know what the heck they're doing. They have some knowledge. They have computer knowledge. You know, they have knowledge in creating programs, but they don't have the technical knowledge when it comes to maintaining a efficient exchange. You know, they don't have that type of knowledge, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Maybe in the future, things will get better when it comes to it. But to be honest with you, cryptocurrency, I don't see it going anywhere. A crash is good. A crash is good because you don't want to. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna. If Bitcoin goes up to $100,000, buy. I'm not buying that shit. You can't. There's no money in it. There's no money. There is no money in unless you got $100,000. That's the only way you can be able to make some substantial money, unless you got $100,000 and you hope for it to go up $1,000. I'm telling you. That's why I don't really think Bitcoin's going to go that high. It's going to crash a couple of times so people can afford it and make a substantial return. It has to be affordable. It has to be at an affordable price for people to make a return. Because if it keeps getting so high and high and high where people can't afford it and make a substantial return, people are going to just say, screw it. I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to do something else. And what's going to end up happening is Bitcoin going to go down, and the altcoins, but not the altcoins, but the other coins, Bitcoins, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash will go up. You know, it'll balance itself out with Bitcoin. But you don't expect Bitcoin to go to like 20,000, 30, 40,000, because then new investors will be gone. They're not going to, a person who's making $10, $12 an hour can't afford that shit. I'm gonna buy Bitcoin. I'm gonna buy $10 worth of Bitcoin. Man, that shit ain't gonna, we're gonna make 50 cents off that shit if it goes up. Or maybe a quarter. That's no money, man. I'm telling you, man. That's why I don't think Bitcoin's gonna go up, but I think the other coins like Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash will go up. And it'll balance itself out to the point where all four of those coins will have a pretty equal price. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the altcoin is concerned, a lot of those will end up having an equal price also, but it depends on the nuance of the coin, you know. But that's pretty much how it works, man. And the reason why I came to these conclusions, because anything that you invest in, I mean, really equity is all the same. It's no different than stocks, you know. It's no different than stocks. The only difference is stocks is you can only trade them in a certain time of day. It's not 7 days a week like cryptocurrency, which is the beauty of cryptocurrency. And And with stocks, you have, I mean, depending on the company, and if it's an S&P 500 or a solid Dow company, you know, a large cap, a mid cap company, your investment is pretty much safe. You know, unless, you know, some a catastrophe happens. You know, see, you can't really tell that with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency because it's based on pure speculation. There's no companies backing it up. It's just based on what the next man's willing to pay for it. That's it. Pure speculation. No companies backing it. No, I mean, you know, there's nothing to like research it to say, hey, this is a good investment. Like a stock. You can research the company, look at their financials and say, hey, this is a good investment. You can't do that with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency because it's pure speculation. That's it. But is that a bad thing? Hey, if you're making money, I don't think that's a bad thing. If you're making money from it, it's not a bad thing. The whole premise of investing is to get a return and make money. That's the bottom line, to make money. If you're making money, hey, who cares if it's purely speculative? Who gives a shit? You're making damn money. That's all that matters, man. But hey, it is what it is. I feel sorry that BitConnect had to go through such trauma and drama, you know, from the competition, from some bureaucrats who support the competition, because that's pretty much why they went down. But you know, it's just an unfortunate situation, you know. But hopefully some good can come out of it. You know, people can get their, you know, claim their losses, you know. Hopefully they're able to bounce back from this experience and just be a little wiser in on certain aspects of the game, and be, you know, just like with stocks, you have to keep watching the news, man. You have to be on top of that news, man. And see, a lot of people who are in cryptocurrency, they're not on top of the news. They're not. Their brains are not wired to do research. They just jump on it because of cognitive bias. You know, the bandwagon effect. You know, people who suffer from cognitive bias never do their research. They just jump on it because it looks cool or somebody else is doing it. You know, that's the sad part of it. You know, with stocks, if you don't do your research for stocks and you invest in something and some bad news comes out and you didn't catch it on time, you could take a loss, you know, from a sell-off. That's usually how it works. Some bad news comes out about a company, a damn sell-off right after that. You know, and cryptocurrency is the same too. But the thing is about cryptocurrency, bad news usually doesn't affect cryptocurrency because they know, the crypto community knows that there's a lot of hateration going on, so they just like dismiss it. So when some people are short sellers, whatever, try to create bad press for cryptocurrency, it goes higher instead of dropping. You know, the only way cryptocurrency can drop is you know, like a situation that happened in South Korea when people are forced to sell off their stake and get out of and one market has been discontinued, and that's the reason why Bitcoin and all the other coins dropped at that particular time period, because of the campaign to you know, pretty much shut down, you know, crypto trading in South Korea and in, you know, parts of Asia. So when you just pretty much just get rid of or cease one market, that's probably one of the most, you know, influential markets in crypto, you're gonna see a significant drop in value. That's just the bottom line, you know. But anyway, that's all that I wanted to touch on. And if you're investing in Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, hey, good luck to you. You know, it's some money to be made out there in crypto land. And hey, just get it, man. I mean, invest. You know, I recommend, like, if you don't have a lot of money, just $50 into your Coinbase account, whatever, a week or something like that, and just build your portfolio up, your crypto portfolio up. And you know, because you know, crypto, I mean, I see, you know, bigger, higher gains in crypto than I do in the stock market. You got some stocks that really can, you know, that show some real decent momentum, but not like what I've seen in cryptocurrency, where you can have a Litecoin that's like $180 go up to like 220 in one day. Just think you had 100 Litecoins, you know, 100 Litecoins, man. That's $4,000 just like that if you had 100 Litecoins. So, I mean, I haven't seen a stock go up that fast, but the only thing about it is, you know, the volatility is there, which I'm not mad at it, you know. And you hear a lot of people who say, oh, volatility is bad. No, in the stock, when it comes to day trading, you love volatility because you can get a high, I mean, return, sell off, wait for it to drop, buy it low, and wait for it to jump back up again and get a nice sizable gain. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You don't want low volume, slow, stagnant. You don't want that. It'll take you a year to make 10 cents. You don't want that. You want high volatility, some predictable peaks, troughs, whatever, where you can jump in, sell off at the high point, and buy in at the low point, and just keep repeating the process. That's what you want. So when people say, oh, it's just so volatile, no, shut up. Tell them to stifle themselves, because you're just trying to scare someone into being broke. That's what you're trying to do. But that's it. I hope this video was helpful. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their weekend. Please subscribe and share. You know, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. And that's all. And just be blessed and take care. And happy crypto trading. Happy stock trading. And for those really experienced individuals, happy options trading. Yes, options. Calls and puts. Yes. But take care, stay blessed, and enjoy your weekend, people. Peace.